Well, that's it, we're in. Oh, everything seems to be running tickety-boo as per usual. Oh god, I've got wires everywhere as per. Quickly get this one up and running. Come on, where you gone? Right, so I'm on there, that's absolutely fine. Welcome to the chat room, God. There we go, we're in. We're in, we're happy, we've been streaming 44 seconds. Loving life. Alright, so hello everybody and welcome to the stream once again. We're going to be continuing a little bit of PC Building Simulator. I'm only really playing it because at the minute I'm really into and itching to build a computer. It's been a while since I've actually built a proper one. So my tinkering, yes, my tinkering urges are like the itching. So I really want to like get into it. We're not going to bother continuing with the career, not just yet anyway. I do just want to jump straight into a free build and going straight from there. So we'll go straight back onto that one. I do apologise if you're getting any like distinct pops. I've kind of lost the position of how my mic normally goes. So I'm trying to rebalance it again, so if you do hear any sudden pops and purrs, then please bear with me on that one. But is it going to load me in? Okay, here we go. So if memory serves, last night we built my little rig there, which wasn't anything fancy, just had a standard Ryzen 3 quad core and a GT 1030 in it. Basically just a little office PC because it needed something just for this computer for when I need to buy everything else. Then we had this one here, which was a budget computer. I was given a budget of £799, well, dollars, and I had to build a rig strong enough for that one. In all honesty, I am very happy with that one, due to the fact that I managed to keep it well under budget. There is a couple of things I would change, but by doing so it would greatly increase the price. So mostly the G4620, it's $115. In reality, yeah, it's not, but we can work it from there and see how things go. So what I'm going to try and do, because I didn't want to get rid of the fact that it's got 8 gig of RAM as well, which is amazing. In actual fact, see, it wouldn't even be any cheaper if I'd have gone just for a standard 8 gig on this game. It's cheaper to go for 2 4 gigs. Let's rip off the cooler. And then let's just pop out that 4620. And then let's just see how much it would cost to upgrade it straight to a, we'll say a Ryzen 3, an i3, which then gives you 4 solid cores instead of it being a 2-core 4-threaded system. So what's the cheapest i3 we've got? i5s, i3s, i3, right, so 7100 is a 2-core, that's a 2-core. See, these are all the 2 cores. It's not until you get to the 8 series, which is the Coffee Lake. See, that's when we start going into the 4-core. But even so, bumping it, yeah. See, it wouldn't even work like that, even if I did that. See, we're stepping it up, and it's not really going to make any difference, to be honest. Because look, we've got the 6 series, and then we're going older. Tell you what we will do. We'll do a quick switcheroo of the motherboard as well. Let's unplug everything here. Just out of curiosity, how... No, cancel that. Take the RAM out, take the RAM out, take that out, take the RAM out. Unplug that. So slide that up. Unplug the graphics card. Take out that. Take off that. Take off that. Can I take everything else off? Oh no, because I've still got cables here. Cables, go away. Thank you. Motherboard off. Right. I've got things a little bit faster, just so it makes building easier. So if I want an i3, and then we're going for the 8100, I need a Coffee Lake system. Motherboards. See what we've got in the ways of motherboard, shall we? So if I go Coffee Lake, the cheapest Coffee Lake board, which would be what? Z390s, 370s, pretty sure they're a little bit cheaper. Z370, B360, I think that's gonna be the cheapest one actually. B360N, that's a micro, mini ITX, micro ATX, B360, B360, H370s, what we got? Yeah, I think that 360s are going to be the cheapest one. Now I could go for the basic Aorus, or I could go for the gaming, or could just go for the mini one. Go for a micro, because they're just that tad cheaper. So install the standoffs. That's 160, right? That's an automatic increase in money. Right, i3. i3. I'm going for the 8100. In you go. Pop that down. Bit of thermal paste. That puts us at 565. That's without the graphics card as well. And in all fairness, a 1050 Ti is probably the lowest you ever want to go when it comes to capable graphics. Come on, graphics cards, work for me. See, I was 100% you could drop these from high to low at one point. Maybe wrong. See, a 460, how much is a 460 going to cost? The 4 gig 460. Have they got the 2 gig 460? 560, 560, 570, 2060s, 1070s, 1060s, Vega. 1080 Kingpin, 1060, 1050 Ti, which is going to be the higher one, because that is the, I believe that's the overclocked version. Have we got anything else? That's cheap. 1050 Ti for the win. That's going to be even more expensive. See, they've got the 1030. But I think a 1030 is just not that strong. If I'm being completely honest, they're okay. But, might as well go like full cheap and just go for a 750 Ti or something. See, they've got a GTX 1050 WindForce there, 2 gig. Now for 1080p gaming, yes, it's still achievable. You do have to limit your settings, obviously. But I don't see why it wouldn't still be plenty capable technically. A 960 would be cheaper in reality terms. 960s. But anything 580s, 480s, or 70s. Like an R9 380, that's an old card. Well, that'd still game, but the R9 390, the 4 gig version would have been better. It's either R9 280. Ah, they've got the 280X. No. Let's pop that in. What does that? Right, I can... what? Oh, my mistake. So, let's install... Yeah, we'll go for a 1050 instead of a Ti. We'll see just how much of a difference that makes. In ways of gaming performance, it shouldn't make much. You're just going to be limited by that VRAM. So, the Gaming 2, the Gaming X. We'll get a fighting chance, we'll go for the Gaming X. No, I don't want to have it vertical, there we go. 690. What? Can't be that much cheaper, surely. 125. 160. So let's... Okay, if that's only 690 and I had 800, then... $730. I'm missing something here. Even with the cooler on, that only makes it a tenner. So... Wait, is it 720? What? And that's the TI edition. If that's the case, then we can up the specs to maybe a 1060. We could step it up to a 3 gig 1060. No, we can't. Never mind. So, not a 1060, but maybe an R9. Have they got the 4 gig? Or the... even the R9 280 would be a nice step up. Which would still be a very good balanced system. Because... that's not much off the ways of a 1060 anyway. What about a 390? How much is a 390 gonna st— Whoa, no. Really not worth that kind of money. Yeah, no. A 380. And what's that one? That's a 2 gig. No, see. I'd rather go for the 280X, it's a little bit more expensive, but you're getting an extra gig of VRAM. And R9 290 Gator. See, that's still putting us over. Why is that putting us over? But, see, a 380 is the one that's... A 380, there we go. That should, in theory, do. There we go. So that's now upped us parts that little bit better. Pop that in, make that nice and tidy. There we go. We just need a cooler. Could stick a massive passive cooler on. 69 mil. But you don't even need to go daft with it. Even just a red one like that. Oh, never mind. It's just over. So even if we stuck with like, there we go. It's not the best cooler in the world, but it does the job, I suppose. It'll keep it nice and cool. And that literally gives us $5 to play with. And that's with a 1TB hard drive, a 380, the case itself, a new one, and that puts us well under budget. And that's managed to up us from a 4620 and 2 cores, 4 threads, to a 8100, which is a 4 core, 4 thread. Actual bit of a beast. We have B360 motherboard, which is a lot better. So I'm happy with that. So we will leave that one there. Get that side panel on. There we go. There we go. That's a lot nicer. And even if I wanted to later on, I could even like put custom sleeved cables on and really max it out, but let's not. So, let's build another one. This time I'm going to build something in the region of, we're going to say, we'll say 1,000, maybe just over, like between 1,000 and 1,200, which is usually a good running point. So when you start to get into that territory, you can start looking at a slightly nicer case. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Corsairs. I've had them myself in the past, and they have been phenomenal cases. But when you start like your Be Quite Silent bases and all them, these are when they start to get a tad expensive. So let's keep it. See, now we're getting into the expensive realm. The Master Box. See, we could stick with a Cooler Master. See, they are nice. And I don't think they're that expensive. Right, Master, that's £100 straight there. Which is nice. That's a good starting point, and it's a nice case. There's plenty of ventilation. It's an open case, so that means that we can basically chuck anything in this thing. Look at it, it's absolutely huge. We're going to start off with, we're going to go straight for the CPU again, because this time round you want to focus. If it's about 1,000, this is when we start getting into the realms of good. And in this case, if we're going for 1,000, I'm going to step it up a tier, and I'm going to look at potentially, in real terms, you could get a 2600 all day long. So we could go 2600 with 16 gigs of RAM, and even a 10, not a 1060, or even a 570. Sorry, that'd be fine. That'd be absolutely fine. So yeah, so we need an AM4 processor, motherboard this time. B450 ASRock. It doesn't have to be anything stupidly expensive. A standard 450GB M again, absolutely fine. Or even the Tomahawk would be alright. I've currently got this one in my computer, so I can vouch for it. It's a very, very good little motherboard. Not got the best overclocking performance on it, I will admit, but if you're wanting something that's a no frills computer that can just do what it says on the tin, then you don't really, because it'll do just that for you. CPU. See, now the Ryzen 5. What about the older Ryzens? See, we're now getting into 3rd gen. Ryzen 7. See the 1600X. Right, we'll pop the 1600 in. So it's not necessarily the 2600, but it's a little bit cheaper. And that's not cheap. Jesus Christ, that's not cheap. Figures are well out. But if we was to build it, let's just say that, we'll say for instance that's the new 1600 AF, which is cheap and cheerful. It's basically 2600 performance, just without the price tag. So that's that one. Now we need some RAM. Let's get a bit of RAM in there. Memory. Don't have to be anything super spectacular. XPG Flame. Have they got any Gamix? Oh, Gamix, they're actually a good brand. We could go down the route of 2 8-gig sticks at 16 gig, or we could do 2 4-gig sticks. I would say 2 8 gigs would be better. Again. So let's go get my RAM again. That's them two. That puts us at 585. Right. So that now leaves me with, if we say, we'll go on the better end and say 1200. Cooler, you can stick the stock one on it, it'd be fine. What I want to do is make sure that I've got plenty of money for a graphics card. So I'm going to quickly whip that off. We'll buy the graphics card, then we can look at power supply, storage, stuff like that. So we could, in all fairness, an RX 580 it'd be absolutely fine, a 590 would be fine, a 1060, anything of that era. It will probably be a little bit of a bottleneck, because in all fairness, the 2060s and stuff like that can take those chips all day long, and they just sit perfect with him. So if we go, what's taking my fancy? If they've got the 6 gig, which I believe they do, we'll not go for the For the Win. Well, we could do actually, the For the Win 2. 935. Ooh, that literally gives me 200. But that's going to be a nice little step up. Still going to be able to game, unless they had, say, the 1660. Which I don't think they have on this version yet. Oops. Oh, they do. They have the 1660 Ti winning. Right. Sorry, you're coming out EVGA, because the 1660 is just a damn sight better card. It's probably gonna... Ooh. But that is well worth the money. Now, bear in mind, obviously, in reality, this is going to be a lot cheaper. Take the shroud off so I can get a power supply in. Power supply. For this, we'd say at least a good 500 watt. Cooler Master 500. Have they got any non-modular? I'm not bothered about it being modular. RM 850s, 550s. Have they not got any of the Builder series? Well, I'm not actually sure. They're still selling the Hydro. Wow. On that. That's mental. Doesn't fit, yeah, because they're SFX. That's why. Silverstone, 750. We need a good 400 watt. Well, 500 watt. What we got? Thermaltake. A Shen Power King 600 watt. Not the best, I suppose. That puts it at 1200 quid. That power supply was £100. $80. I'd love to. 16 gig. See, this is the ideal setup, personally. This is what And the only difference is I'd swap that 1600 out for a thingy, for a 26. So we're going to scrap the whole 1200 because it's obviously not nowhere near. I've still not put a cooler on, I've still not got no storage. Even if I went for just a basic cooler, it'd still going to be very expensive. Crowds. Deep cool Gamics. I'm gonna go for that one just because it looks bitchy, in which apparently we can't because of the RAM. Never mind. I mean, in all fairness, even if we went for water cooling, it doesn't have to be a top tier one, does it? See the H80. Cooler Master. Because of the fan. Alright. We'll just go for an Arctic Freeze, it's a... like that. And that's that. See, that's 60 odd quid for the... Yeah. Alright, power supply. All I need now is storage. And in this case, I would want an SSD. Let me... pop that off because I want that off. A 120 SSD. That's that. Then we can have... we'll go for a 2 terabyte. Well, in fact, no, not a Barracuda. Have they got better? No, 120. Come on. Right, so no, we don't, apparently. So it's going to have to be a Barracuda. That puts us at 943 without the graphics card. But that gets us up and running basically. So maybe let's look at something a smidge on the cheaper side than a 1660. How much is a 580? See, that's expensive. That's very expensive. I don't even know where it's gone. There it is. 390. No. No, 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 no. How much of a fall do you take people for? 560. 1098. No, still too cheap. So let's go for... I bet that's super expensive at 5700. Ha! Lol. Who are they trying to kid? If that's the case of inflation, then heaven forbid it happens in real life. I would not want to see how much a 2060 it cost. Christ. Okay, we'll go for the Strix. Even that puts us over by nearly 100 quid. Take the Strix off and see if it's any cheaper just going for, say, the Founders Edition. Not the 3 gig. Come on, where's the Founders? There it is. It's 10 quid cheaper, but it just, to me, it just looks nicer. See, they do always look nice. Oh, so happy. It's always that little back piece that I never liked. But that now is technically ready. And one final check. I've got did I even put thermal paste on? I can't remember. Don't think I did. It's got thermal paste now. Yeah, we'll stick it that way. There we go. Now you've got thermal paste, I definitely know you have. Oh, jeez. Right. That to me is an okay system. The only thing I'd do is I'd change the fans. And I wouldn't have it there for a start, I'd have it there. So, now, oh balls. Cables. There we go. What? Right, install. Where's this? So apparently I haven't got a fan. Guessing it's just one of the monetary doo-doo-doos ones. Come on, come on. I didn't even know they had the ML40 140s. Buongiorno, who to the people that have just joined me, I'm not sure who you are, but by all means leave your names down in the chat and I will gladly say hi. There we go. That's better, because now it's got air coming in there and through there. Because then that's soaking it in and pulling it out there. Good. Get that shroud on. Hide all them ugly ass cables. And that's that. Get that front panel on. Get that side panel on. I've just realised I've gone for a white case again. Lol. Ah well. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, oh that. It's pretty. It's pretty. Well, we'll sell you. Oh, I can't sell. Oh well. I'm curious on this one. 250. Ooh, that's expensive. Very, very expensive, but it looks so pretty. In actual fact, no. We're not going to build in that one. I know of a better case. Cases. There we are. Case. Where you gone? Oh. Where you gone? Ha! Tri-stellar. Yes. Oh, look at that. Thing of beauty. I have no idea how you're building these. That's obviously the hard drive. That's, I'm guessing, for the power supply. That's going to be the hard drive and the graphics card. It has to be, because there's the things. So everything must go down. Yeah. Okay. Case. We're just going to go balls to the wall with this one. Motherboards. Ah, right. Yeah, because it has to be a mini ITX due to the form factor. So we've got LGA. Have we not got AM4 X470? Ooh. Z370. B360 again. Not the greatest, but Bear with me 1 second, folks. I need to just. Oh, shite. There we go. That's better. Just had to move my mic. Well, what we got there? B450. See, we could do a cheap B450, but I'm sorry, if you've got a case of that caliber, you kind of want to go balls to the wall. So we're not going for Z370. No, I think we're going to go for top tier this time, and we're going to go Intel. Z390, I think that's going to be the best one that we've got. It's only a Coffee Lake. Gonna go for the ASRock. Motherboard in. Bang. Look at that. Now, that's obviously going to be for the... Yeah, that's for the M.2. We will get to that though. So because I know for a fact these boards take a lot of nice processors. Oh, I didn't want cooling, I want processor. Let's go Intel. So we can go higher than the 7700K, which is what I was hoping for. Everything else is incompatible. We've got the i9 9900K. Have we not got the 9990? Because they're the new chip. That's why. We'll go for the 9900K. That one. It's going to be the powerfulest chip that we can get in this. Yeah, I know the secret. There we go. Get that on. Yeah, right, let's get an M.2 in there. And we're just going to go biggest we can find. Like a terabyte or 2 terabyte, that one. Pretty sure that's going to be the best one that we've got. 2 terabyte. Yeah, they've got 2 terabyte, but it won't fit. Doesn't fit again because I've got heat sinks on. Doesn't fit because it's too big. Yeah, anything with a heat sinking is just a no-go. So it looks like it's going to have to be the ugly ass ones. Get 2 terabyte on. That's that. Close that up. On the plus side though, we can fit 3 more hard drives, so that's a winning at least. We're going to go water cooled with this one because it's just a lot easier than arsing around with air cooling. So let's get down to them water coolers. It's going to have to be something in the smaller side. Doesn't fit, be quite silent loot. What we got? We're pretty limited. We've got the EVGA, NZXT Kraken. Kraken's actually a good one. I think we're going to go for the Kraken, to be honest. The M22. Why does it not fit? Says it fits, clearly not. Liars. Let's try the Cooler Master. Looks like it's the Cooler Master. There we go. So we've now got water cooling. Yes, we're in. Lovely. Power supply, obviously we're going to have to go for just whatever we can. But I'm going to go again balls to the wall with it, and I'm just going to go like 850 watt platinum or something. Or, you know, like 1000 watt just for the sake of going. So obviously I can't get that one because it's too big. B550. 650, 850. Okay. Okay. Oh. That was what, never mind. 1600. See, when you start getting to them sizes, they're just huge. That's why they don't fit. 1300. Nope, nope, nope. I think we're gonna end up being stuck with an 800 watter or something like that. If I'm being completely honest. Yeah. Gigabytes, eh? There we go. It's 80 plus gold, so it's okay. It's not the best in the world, but it'll do, I suppose. Drive bay, drive bay, drive bay. Right, let's flip her around. Let's get 3 SSDs installed. I've got any decent SSDs, like a terabyte or something in them. 512s. 1 terabyte, gigabytes. That's the winner. And there's number 2. So then that's going to give us 3 terabytes. No. Yeah, it's giving us 3 terabytes just for his games. That means everything's going to come in like lightning. Absolutely mental. So I don't think we're going to have a problem there. I could also chuck another couple hard drives in, but I don't really see the point unless we go like maybe 4 terabytes or whatever we can get our hands on. Yeah, a couple of 4 terabytes. Do it again. So as for storage, not an issue. Why is that not attached? What? Oh, is it because there's just not enough? Okay, well I'm gonna have to. Yeah, there's not enough cables for it, so we'll just leave that. So, right, memory. Now I want the fastest. and the biggest kit that you can find. So not 8 gigs, 16 I think is the highest that you can get on here. But I think you can get like 16 gig at 4,000. So we've got 4,400. Come on, give me 16 gig. Got some Dominator Platinums, 16 gig. I think it's going to end up being the G-Skill Tridents. Can we go 4,400? Oh, no, not 40p. No, we're only in 8 gig territory for that. So 4,000's plenty. And then we've got G-Skill. Bang. Bang. So that's storage sorted. Now for the Big Daddy. And what are we going to stick in there? Yeah, none of them three. Give me a 2080 Ti. '28 Super. Not 2090. Can't type. 2080 Ti. There we go. Oh, I've got the Founders Edition. Love it. I don't care if it doesn't fit. We're getting the fat. I've got to remove. I believe it's that one. I'll just remove all three for now. Just to be on the safe side. Get that 2080 Ti in. Oh, so nice. Gonna have a nice airflow. How pretty is that? That is the card I wished I had. I really do. I mean, I've got the 28 Super, but it's not the Founders, and the Founders is just so nice. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. PCI cover, let's get you back on. There we are. Then we can pop this side panel on. We can pop this side panel on. Why can't I not? I need to put the top on first or something. Why are you not clearing? This side panel should go on. Why are you not go? Oh, is it because it's got a... Can't because of the cooler, surely. Let's just take it off and try the side panel. Yes, it is. Lovely. So, right, we need a different cooler. CPU cooling. You can have a big ass passive one. That'll do you. That way, then it's silent. Even though it's going to be a hot. That to me is just so pretty, and the fact that you can see your SSDs on one side, your graphics card on the other, so nice. What's that? Is that? Oh right, that's plugged in, and everything's just. Oh, with that power button as well. Oh my days, I'm in heaven. Aaron, no, yeah, well, it's not going to be an OS system. So pretty. You are now definitely going on a showcase, right? Let me pop you there. You can come off because I don't want you. You're coming out. Yeah, you're on display. Oh. Right, let's have a quick 5-second break. Right. I don't know if there's anybody watching still. Saying there's one viewer, but I don't know. It's not giving me any info. See now it's disconnecting me from the chat. Gotta love it. Oh, right. What else can I do other than just stare at that, because that is a thing of beauty. I mean, I could try and overclock it. Yeah, let's. Oh well, there's a tower there. Let's power. Oh, right. Power off. Info. USB. Come on. Give me USB drivers. Oh, for God's sake. Turn on. And let it install its stuff. Right, so we need a couple of tools. We need overclocking. No. GPU tuner. No. 3D mark. No. Think that's everything we need for now. Not bothered about lighting, and system info should be fine. So let's power down. Power it back on. And let us see just what we can do. So at the minute, so it's saying here that this CPU is currently running at 5. So this CPU is running at 5 GHz standard. With temperatures, idling at 84. That's not good. 94. Well, yeah, yeah, that didn't work. Power it off. And maybe this side. Maybe we need to just change that. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why. Oh my god. No wonder it would. Oh, what a plonk. Yeah, in real life, I never forget to do that. I genuinely never forget. 28, 53, 45, 35, 45. Let's try and see if I can get something a little bit more. 65. That is a massive. But I'm hoping that works. Yes. See if that actually helps it any. Right, here we go. Try and overclock again. 42. Much better. Jesus Christ. Let's test. And see just what it does. 50, 60, 70, 72, 73. That's very, very good. That's extremely good, actually. Monitoring, okay, test done. Power draw of 250, okay. So, drew a maximum of 316, that's not bad actually. So, let's... Is it F2 for this? There we go. So my CPU speed's at 5 GHz, 16 GB of RAM. CPU overclock. I don't think I can really push it much more. Shall we go for 5.2 at 3.45 volts? Current CPU temp, right, that's fine. RAM overclock is... It's rated for 4000. So we'll try it at 4000 without touching the voltage if we can help it. 5.2, 32 gig. RTX 2080 Ti, RAM is fine, settings. Apply changes, and let's see if I can actually get it to run. Because it's already pushing at 5 GHz, if I'm being honest. 60, oof, we've shot up a lot. But in all fairness, I have whacked it up by a fair bit. So let's just see if it can actually handle it. No, thought it wouldn't. Biometrics has been shut down. A clock interrupt was not received on secondary processing. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, yeah, it couldn't. It couldn't handle it. So let's CPU it again. Let's go for 5.1 and see if 5.1 works. And at 5.1 GHz, we like 1.45 volts. That's a lot. It's a lot of voltage to be shoving through it. Testing, testing. We're stable so far. Ooh, we're pushing it. We're getting high. Not throttled though. So I managed to give it a 2% overclock. And we're stable. Now, we're stable on that, but that doesn't mean that we're stable on 3D Mark. So, let's go for core voltage through roof. Shouldn't really affect it any. Let's go. Let's go for maybe 100 on that, and then in theory we should be able to do about at least 250. Apply that. Then let's go for a 3D Mark and see if it can do it. Bear in mind, I forgot to do a base run, but well, it seems to be okay so far. It just looks really, really weird. There we go, got 11,765. Okay, well, and that's with a very, very stable overclock on graphics card as well. I'm just wondering, can I test? Oh, I don't want to do infinite. So I managed to give it a 6% overclock on the core and 14% overclock on the memory. Don't really want to push it much more than that, because in all fairness, with basic boosting, these things normally boost up to nearly 2 GHz as is. Maximum was 88. Maybe I can tweak the voltage to get that down just a little bit. So let's restart, and then I'm gonna hold F2. And then this time I'm gonna drop the voltage down just a little bit, because that's high. Let's try 1.35, and if not, then we'll bring it up to 1.4 if not. But in all fairness, that's 1.35 should be plenty. See, it brings the temperatures down a fair bit. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Okay. Nope. CPU. Let's go 1.4. Let's try that. Try it again. No, so it has to have 1.45. Jesus Christ. It's a power hungry. Jesus wept. In reality, I really wouldn't be comfy with that. I'm saying that it's 5.1 GHz, so. And then we'll try it again. There's no matter now, it'll not be stable even at that. Jesus Christ, them temps are getting up. 80 degrees. 84 on GPU. 90 degrees. I touched 90. That's high. I mean, that is a stress test. That means it'll never, ever go to that. But, yeah. There we go. 5.1 gigahertz. 4,000 megahertz on the RAM, and a nice little 2-3% overclock on the graphics card. All in all, worth 4 grand, maybe. Can it game? Most definitely. Can you build something for a quarter of that and still be happy? Of course you can. Is it nice to have? Oh, definitely. Definitely. But that's when you get into enthusiast level money. So I would still more than be happy with that one there for 1,200 quid. I'd be very, very happy with that. Like I said, the system I have, which I can build while I'm here quick. I'm just going to use any old case, because just to show you what it is. In fact, it's similar to what I've got as is that. Yeah, it's very similar. So I have a motherboard. Where are we? We are the gigabytes. Gigabytes. A APG gigabytes. Here we go. Nope. Nope. Where's mine gone? That one. That's the one I have. Then I have loop. Processors. Where are we? In you go. Release the arm. Then we're gonna go. Cause you know I've got all 4 RAM slots. And I have the... where's it gone? This stuff. But I don't have any of that. I have it at 3000. But I've got the Gamix D10s. God damn it. Right. I don't want the Spectras. God damn. I'll just use the XPGs. There we go. Can't believe we've got the Spectras in. Must be the same. Right, let's pop that off. Then where's my storage? I have a... actually I have an Evo 256, but I don't know if I've got one. I'll just use that. That's that on. That's that, that's that, that's that. Then I want a graphics card. Then we have 2080 Super. And I don't think they have my model. Because I have the Zotac. The TI, they just don't have it in the Super. So I'll go for the next best, which will be the Strix. Which is that. Right. Cooler. And I have now just none of those. I ain't got the Slim. I've not got the Dark Rock. Bet they have, and I bet you I've gone past it like an idiot. Okay, so they haven't. So I'm gonna have to go for the next best thing. Pure Rock. No, before I do, I need... God damn it. Cooling. That's that way. There we go. Power supply. Yep. Get that off. Get that off. Power supply. I have a nice 650. It's not an Antec, it's a Corsair. Where are you, Corsair? There we are. It does the job. Right, then I've got take back panel off. No. Pop open, and then I have in storage a 1 terabyte. and a 2 terabyte. That is that. Install the PC parts. I've got some extra fans. Fans, case fans, and they are RGB, but I have them green, so yeah. So what are they? They 120s and 140s. How have we not got RGB? Blue RGB, FSPs, InWinds. Sorry, they'll do. They look nice. Where have we gone? I'm getting there, there we go. Right. Remove that. And then down here in the top, actually, I do have 2 more. But I have the silent wings. Then in the back, which that one can come out, because I have another one of the same from the front in the back, because the case came with them 3. I said it is RGB technically, but I don't have it as RGB. And I think I'm set. PC parts, so dust filter. That's that. Install dust filter. Install front panel. In you go. Install PSU shroud. Install PCI cover. Install side panel. Oh, and then we can install the last thing, which is a USB cable stick. Power that on. See, then that in a nutshell is my computer. So yeah, that's how much it's saying. I couldn't tell you how much money I have spent on this system. Oh god, but it's very nice. And the only difference is my graphics card actually has RGB, but I don't really use the RGB on that. But I do like that. That looks really nice actually. Very, very pretty. In fact, sorry. Right, you can go there. It's only fair that I use my own computer. There we go. Ah, happy. Right. Thank you ever so much again for joining me, whoever did join me tonight. It's not saying anything. But it's always nice to at least have one viewer. I don't do these things for money or for fame or anything like that. I do it because I like to do it, as you know all too well. So thank you ever so much for joining, and I will hopefully have another stream up in the next day or 2. But other than that, I will see everybody a little later.